Hi everyone, happy Money Monday. So I've been having a really adventurous kind of weekend and week, and it's been really awesome. Um, I spent the whole day today in the city in Manhattan doing sightseeing. In the last couple of days, I've been kind of acting like a tourist, which is pretty cool because I really don't get to do that much. Um, because living in New York, like you never really get to see any touristy sites unless, of course, you have people come. And so my boyfriend is here from Amsterdam, and so I am getting to experience NYC all over again and fall in love with it all over again as a tourist, which, to be quite honest, is a little bit better than living here sometimes. And it's been pretty good weather, which is awesome. So we did that. We've been, Saturday was a really great day, and we did Dumbo in Brooklyn, walked across the Brooklyn Bridge, did all of Lower Manhattan, and what's really cool about it is we did it at a super low cost as well. So that today we did like Chelsea Market, the High Line, a bunch of stuff in Midtown, and we've been really doing a ton of sightseeing for really cheap. So I'm gonna give like a little plug for that. How to do it cheap? It's all about freaking planning. Um, and then I'm gonna get into what I really wanted to talk about, which is how to do like low cost events. But so it's really for if you go to a new city, a really great way to keep your costs down and stay on budget is to plan things out. What I did is we made a list of all the different sites that he wanted to see and all the different sites that I wanted to show him. And I actually created a Google Map list. So we were able to literally drop pins in every single place that we wanted to go to, and have a list that we shared. And we were able to really plan out the days and find out where. Okay, so we were going to go to these places. What do we want to do? What's our priority? And as long as we stuck to it, you stick on budget. So that was really fun, and we saw all of the stuff in Dumbo, Lower Manhattan, and Midtown Manhattan. We ended at Rockefeller Center, and then came back home so that I could do Money Monday. So that's your tip on how to, visit a new city and be able to stay on budget. It's all about planning. It's all about really. And when you do it on Google Maps, here's just another thing. When you do it on Google Maps, it's so easy to kind of plot your way so that you're not spending a lot of money on transportation. Because we were able to like literally plot our routes, hit all of the sites, and walk from place to place. We really barely took the subway or buses anywhere. It was just to and from. And that also saved us a lot of cash on, like, we didn't have to take cabs, we didn't have to go on the subway a million times because we weren't jumping from location to location. We were going along a route that we had planned out. So that's for that. Next time you visit a new city, I highly suggest trying to plot it out, giving yourself a budget for specific locations that you're going to go to. So he's a gamer, and we went to like the Nintendo store. We went to 2 different Midtown Comics. And there's this place called Toy Tokyo. But it's a great idea that if you're working on a smaller amount of money and you don't want to overspend on your vacation, that you give yourself a budget of what you can spend at each place. And you can take advantage of tons and tons of free stuff to do. There's events and festivals going on all the time in major cities. In New York, there's a ton of them happening right now for free. It's Halloween season, so there's the Chelsea market was just really cool with a ton of different Halloween decorations, and there's a lot you can do for free. So definitely look those up and try to take advantage of them. The next thing I want to talk about is for all of you that are throwing Halloween parties, or if you're throwing a different kind of party. I know that for me in my office, we do a Halloween costume contest every single year. So everybody at the office dress up, and then if you're on my my mailing list, you'll be able to vote on who in my office has the best costume, and the person that does wins a prize. The way that I keep my costs down for events like this is, so first of all, for decorations, I save my decorations year after year. Like, I have a box of Halloween decorations, I've got a box of Thanksgiving decorations, a box of Christmas decorations, and it doesn't have to be crazy decorations. Like, you don't have to go insane. You can make them out of construction paper. You can go to the dollar store and buy them for super cheap. Hi everyone that's tuning in. If you have, by the way, if anyone has extra tips, I would love for you to post and comment on this video, either about, you know, traveling to a new city and being on budget, or about like throwing a party or an event. So going back to decor. So for decor, you can really reuse stuff. You can print out things. You can use construction paper. I freaking love construction paper. You can literally print out a template of a bat, like just print out one bat, cut it out, and then use like black construction paper and cut out bat shapes and hang them all over the office. Same thing with black cats. Oh, Jenny, that's a great idea. You collect foliage and you can spray paint them for decor. Same thing with like dollar store stuff. You can buy super cheap dollar store stuff and then kind of spray paint them. If you do, you know those little like cherubs or angels that they have? So spray paint them black and now they're Halloween decorations. So all of that kind of stuff. And then I have this ratio that I use for buying food, supplies. I call it the 3-to-1 ratio. So you buy 3 cheap items, and then you get to splurge on 1 item. So let's say for food, or actually this works like, this is a really good example for drinks. You can get like 3 cheap types of drinks, so sodas, juices, things like that, and then like splurge on 1 type of alcohol that you can put with those drinks. Same thing for food. You can for Halloween, you could do like a crazy deviled egg with like black food coloring. That's really cool. So you could do 3 different types of discount foods and then splurge on 1 other thing, 1 other more expensive food. And it really works and lets you have a bigger party, a nicer event where it doesn't feel like you're depriving yourself of anything, and it doesn't feel like you're depriving your guests or throwing a cheap party. Like, you're not doing everything cheap. You're being really specific about and intentional about where you want to splurge. And that really goes a long way. So maybe you'll spend on a couple of, like, 3 cheap decorations and then get 1 impressive decoration. And that way you kind of get a full party and a full event without having to splurge on every single item. So as long as you keep with that ratio, you'll be able to cut your costs significantly for events. I do this, again, for my office Halloween party. And if you are interested in being able to vote and see who in my office has the best costume, sign up for my mailing list and you will get a survey, and you'll be able to be a part of who gets the prize in my office for a Halloween costume. So that is it for tonight. I'm going to have dinner now. I'm so happy that you guys tuned in. And if you have any questions on how to make your event better, how to make it low cost, how to stay on budget, please feel free to reach out. If you have any ideas or tips or questions, you can comment on this video and I will answer them as always. Also, one other thing that I wanted to share, which was really cool and happened right before I signed on for Money Monday, is a client of mine reached out and he attended a workshop that I did I think it was back in June, actually. Yeah, I did a workshop in June at Connection Camp, which is an adult summer camp. It was so much fun. And he took my workshop there, and then we had a session afterwards. And I just got the most amazing text message from him that our session changed the way that he related to money so much that he was actually able to move to DC and start manifesting money in a way that he hadn't previously thought possible. And it was literally just from brainstorming about different ways that he could make money and different ways that he could save money. And in 3 months, he started with a bank account of $200, and 3 months later, he has over $4,000 saved in his bank account. So I'm so super impressed with him. I'm so super impressed with my clients. If you want to have that type of reality, if you want $4,000 in your bank account after 3 months of only starting with 200, it is so possible. Reach out to me, even just for one session where we brainstorm about ways that you can make money, ways that you could save money. Everybody needs a little bit of help. If you need me to be your money buddy, I am here for you, and I want to do this. This is what makes me feel so amazing. It's hearing that kind of thing from clients. It's being a part of making someone feel secure and financially stable and feel like they have control over their own financial future, their own destiny. And I want to do that for you. So please reach out to me, set up an appointment, and let's talk about it. Have a great night, everyone. Happy Money Monday, and let me know what you think. Bye.